Folks, we have an update from Senator Mitch McConnell's staff, and that's that he is not going to be able to attend the Fancy Farm Gala, an annual event at Fancy Farm. Of course, that is heartbreaking, but apparently he is on doctor's orders to not go back to the Senate. He can't do any work whatsoever. Doctor's orders. Because he needs extensive rehabilitation. And that's why we haven't seen him. But that's okay, because all of this was delivered to us by a staffer from his office, and it came alongside this image. See, guys? He's fine! Look at him! Grimacing in pain. This is obviously interesting development. Because again, behind the scenes, it's rumored that Andy Beshear, the governor of Kentucky, is moving to try and replace Mitch McConnell if he cannot do the job he was elected to do. He has until, I believe, August 3rd to potentially remove Mitch McConnell if he is deemed unfit to serve, and put someone in that Senate seat. Obviously, Republicans absolutely positively do not want this, because it would mean a Democrat would get named to that seat. That's what makes it all the more weird that we aren't getting some kind of video proof of life from Mitch McConnell. Because the entire time, Andy Beshear has been pretty straightforward. If this man is incapable of even walking to a podium or even rolling out to a podium and talking with the press for a couple minutes, he cannot be a senator.
That's rough to hear from the orifice of Mitch McConnell.
It's true. To be fair, anything coming from the orifice of Mitch McConnell is pretty rough. Yeah, he needs to resign. I mean, the question is he capable of even resigning? And just as one additional wrinkle to all of this, I have to tell you guys that I spotted this on Blue Sky, and this is from Jeff Yang, a man who has known the Chow family, of which Mitch McConnell's wife is a member here. I've known members of the Chow family, specifically Elaine's apolitical sisters, Grace and the late Angela, since our college years. I can't imagine Elaine, one of the most put-together people in existence, releasing a pic wearing a thin shirt over a visible black bra, untucked. Just implausible. Which, now that you mention it, you can absolutely see her bra through that shirt. And, additionally, we got a hard-hitting observation from friend of the family here. Most implausible aspect of the image, Elaine is depicted wearing a $12 Chico's shirt. Holy crap, she would rather die. Which makes sense, because Elaine Chow is from a very wealthy family. Her net worth is anywhere between $30 million to $60 million on her own. So the question kind of becomes, is this real? Is this photo real? And I bet it's not even IO. Look, if you are wearing an Imogen Olivia bralette, it's okay to show that thing off a little bit. It's okay to wear a thinner shirt to show it off, because it looks good. But I gotta be honest, I don't know if Mitch McConnell is dead or what the hell is going on. But it is incredibly, incredibly weird for them to not release any kind of video of him speaking, and for them to be using proxies to release these images. And it's also very weird that someone who is ostensibly one of the most put together women on the planet, who is also filthy rich, would be in a photograph here wearing a very thin shirt. And guys,
I got to know what his skincare routine is. That forehead is smooth. His skin is looking plump. Is he using
Jesus.
volufiline? Liposomal glutathione? Drop the routine.
I mean, it's got to be volufiline, right?
There's no way Mitch would chow down on that bra.
All right. There we go. Sake Tanuki, thank you for the 5 tier 1 subs. Hey, it's okay to be cheap. I'm not saying it's wrong to be cheap, but what is incredibly bizarre is that, number one, that they would take this photograph and say, yes, this is fine, release it. And then it would go to Mitch McConnell's PR department. Because all these people have PR people. Like, Mitch McConnell knows nothing about social media. He probably found out it existed, 3 years ago, right? But it went through, ostensibly, multiple people, and no one was like, hey, we gotta take a different picture because your wife's bra is visible. These are Republicans. Guys, this is maybe one of the most embarrassing things that can happen to a wealthy person. I don't know if this is AI. I have no idea what's going on. AI, to me, an AI generated image of the two of them, sounds the most plausible. I don't know. I have no proof. I'm not an AI image expert. But, this is deeply strange. And I guess that's all I got here. The fact that no one seems to be okay, let's go and investigate whether or not Mitch McConnell is alive. That's strange. But the other part of this, and that what gets to me, is that even if it is AI, which I could see maybe a poor beleaguered staffer who has no idea what to do, generates an image and just posts it without thinking about it too hard. Maybe an intern even. But that's the most believable sequence of events to me. It's the most believable sequence of events to me, because the alternative is that someone generated an image or photoshopped an image that shows Mitch McConnell's wife with her bra out. And that seems really weird to me. It seems really weird to me, even weirder to me, if someone takes a picture in the moment and they don't catch it, and then it goes to someone whose job it is to manage social media and they don't catch it either. Elected officials have, in some cases 2-3 people to vet their stuff before it gets posted online. So what baffles me is how this even gets posted in the first place if we're taking it at face value. It's all very, very strange. Either the photographer gave Elaine a shirt she would never wear without realizing the bra, or she somehow had these clothes in her closet, looked in the mirror and said, "I'm ready to be photographed," which are both very unlikely. I don't know, guys. All I'm saying is, this is all really weird. It could all be cleared up in a 15-second long post of Mitch McConnell going, "I'm all right. I'm sorry I can't come to the Fancy Farms Gala, but I'll be back on my feet before you know it. Limber as a jackrabbit. Anyway, the morphine's kicking in. See y'all on the other side." And I'm just kind of even if he did that, people would be like, "Oh, okay, he's alive. He's gonna come back," all that jazz. They're not doing that. And the question has to be asked over and over again, why not? You're an elected member of Congress. If he can call a phone, he can record a vid. Exactly. If they can pose him for a photograph, he can talk for 5 seconds. And that's the thing, right? You can pose him, right? So why not have him speak? I don't know. That's it. I'm just very curious about this sequence of events. How the hell does this happen? And furthermore, I don't think that this is dissuading Andy Bashir from possibly removing Mitch McConnell from his post and appointing someone in his place. Only answer is he's not capable of speech. That's kind of where I'm at, right? Like, he's clearly incapable of speech if this is where they're at over a month in. So, anyway, some food for thought about the whole Mitch McConnell situation. If you got anything out of that, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment, let me know what you think, hashtag is Mitch dead. And also, do get involved in your local politics. Join your local Dems, join your local DSA. Get involved today, folks, because you guys make the difference in local elections, especially. All right. And that can mean the difference between life and death for folks in your community. So join your Dems, join your DSA. If you don't know where to start, we can help you. Join our Discord, reach out to Gamergy for help with DSA, reach out to Dragonfly for help with your local Dems.
The GOP would totally try to replace him in the reverse situation.
Oh, 10,000%. If the roles were reversed, the GOP would be demanding proof of life within like 2 days in order to like stop them from filling that seat. Anyway, 100% spot on, Sake. Yeah, so reach out to Dragonfly for Dems, reach out to Gamergy for DSA, and folks, last but not least, check out ImageneOlivia.com, gender euphoric lingerie designed from the ground up for trans femmes, tested with cis men, cis women, non-binary folks. It is comfortable, sexy, non-tucking lingerie, and that fits. It's really great. So check it out. We just got a full restock. We got 2 new sizes. We got a new color. Go check it out. ImageneOlivia.com. Link down in the doobly-doo. And let's keep on going.
Riverboat deck is coming to town. All the viewers gather round. Twitch and YouTube and swishy streams. All that content is bursting the seams. Politics, being plenty more. Your sense of fashion you'll adore. So grab your stuff and hop aboard.